with a D.
What is going on, my family? Your boy Demetrius is back with another Tekken 8 video, and here we're going to talk about, once again, Japanese Ray Charles, aka Harada. So now the big fuss and the big controversy when it comes to Harada. Harada basically was at a Comic-Con, and he was being asked questions about, Tekken 8 and about other Tekken games. And one of the biggest things that was asked to him is, why wasn't more content put into the game? And the thing about it is, Harada is a guy that, to a certain extent, he knows how to handle the media. He knows how to kind of push back on the media, even though every time this dude opens up his mouth, it's just a whole bunch of bullshit. I've told y'all, ever since the Arsenal ass situation, I'm not going to listen to a damn thing that this man has to say. Every time this guy opens up his mouth, it's always a red flag. It's always a question mark. It is just simply unbelievable. And right now, when it comes to Harada saying what he said, when it comes to Tekken 8 extra content and whatever, it's once again, it's another red flag, and it's once again, it's unbelievable. And I'll tell you something. When Harada was asked that question, and he answered it, and the answer was that he said that the demand was low and development was difficult, we already know that is just a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because people have been demanding extra content since Tekken 7. Tekken 7 did not have extra content whatsoever, but that whole Tekken bowl shit. But I'm not the type of people, I didn't fuck with no Tekken bowl. Fuck that. If I want a bowl, I'll go right down the street to Jubilee Bowl in my neighborhood and go bowl. Y'all feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and play no Tekken bowl. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So that Tekken bowl shit that they gave us, don't fucking count. But the thing about it is, when it comes to Harada saying the stupid shit that he's saying, bro, it's just obvious. It's not third grade. Y'all feel what I'm saying? When he says that the demand was low, we already know that's a bunch of bullshit. Because us as fans, that's all we do. We demand things. We can't help it. We've been demanding things since Tekken 7. We never got what we wanted in Tekken 7 as far as extra content. We thought we were going to get what we wanted in Tekken 8 when it came to extra content, and we did not. We still waiting on more story DLC. I'm one of those type of people, that whole fucking Heihachi bullshit, I don't want that shit to end right there. You know what I'm saying? Because, to be quite honest with you, that just made me lose respect for the character. How I fucking retcon Heihachi's whole fucking story. I lost total respect for the character. I literally hate the character because of that. Because it's bullshit. That's just me. I don't want them to end with that story DLC. But it doesn't look like we're going to get more story DLC because, what? Was that demand low too? I don't think so. People have been asking, where's more story DLC? That ain't no fucking low demand. Harada just bullshitting, just like usual. Y'all feel what I'm saying? And then when he says development is difficult, okay, here's what I'm going to say about that. I do remember in Tekken 6, they made this extra feature called Scenario Campaign. So you mean to tell me that when y'all did Scenario Campaign, that was difficult? In my opinion, Scenario Campaign is probably the best extra feature that they have made.
Don't drink her blood. It is riddled with STDs.
Quinn froze, shocked by what the voice in his head told him. Excuse me? The voice explained,
I'm detecting several pathogens in her body. Drinking her blood is not advised.
Quinn tried to ignore the voice as the female cadet in front of the mess hall line turned and asked, Are you talking to me, loser? It was Scarlet Westfield, one of the most popular and most powerful cadets at the academy. Quinn quickly shook his head. No, I was just talking to myself. He tried to seem as innocent and pathetic as possible, which wasn't too difficult, but the voice in his head analyzed Scarlet.
Female, 19 years old, telekinetic powers, blood type O.
At the same time, Scarlet sneered at Quinn. That's right. A powerless freak like you shouldn't even be near me. The whole mess hall turned to look at the commotion. Quinn desperately wanted to say something and put Scarlet in her place, but he couldn't afford to reveal his secret. Not yet. Luckily, the bell rang, saving him, but that also meant it was time for class. Combat training class. When he pulled the door open, everyone snickered at him for being late. But he went to his station and sat down to get started. Quinn placed the VR goggles on and loaded up the training module. Experience points, 80 out of 100. Only 20 points from leveling up, but light years behind the rest of his class. He was the weakest cadet, and no matter how many optional or daily quests he did, he was stuck in dead last. The Dalki, a tentacled green alien race, flickered into view. Quinn took a breath. There was no room for error now. Next to him, a student named Aaron wiped away simulated hordes of the Dalki. The other cadets marveled at Aaron's ice abilities. She shot frosty blasts from her hands and finished the training module in record time. The aliens headed for Quinn at once. He raced across the city looking for anything to use as a weapon. Other cadets had abilities in beast weapons. Quinn had nothing. The aliens drooled as they swarmed him. He momentarily forgot he was in a simulation and remembered the devastation the Dalki invasion wreaked all those years ago. He froze up, paralyzed by fear, as alien tentacles sprang out to grab him. Mobilized by the threat, Quinn swerved aside, grabbed the tentacles with his virtual gauntlets, and pulled with all his strength. A strategy brewed in the back of his mind. He was ready to execute when he felt a pull against the VR headset. Before he could do anything, the simulated training blinked to darkness and the headset would glide off his head. Quinn whipped around, unsurprised to be Riley. With one of the second ears and a large thorn in Quinn's side. "Why are you hogging the trains here?" Riley sneered. "There's no point. Trying to train you is a complete waste of time. You should let the rest of the cadets here train. After all, we're the ones that will be protecting you and the rest of humanity if the Dalki invade again." Quinn reached for the headset. "Give it back." Riley let Quinn grab the headset, but he did not let go. He felt Quinn pull and began to laugh. "Please don't tell me that's all the strength you've got. You're going to make me cry. Now bugger off already." Quinn pulled harder, but a sheen of silver appeared around Riley's hand, giving him a literal iron sniffer on the headset. Still, Quinn summoned all his strength and pulled. Riley's hand fudged a smidge and his smile disappeared. He said bugger off. A coat of shiny metal encased Riley's other hand right as he threw a thunderous punch. Quinn scratched onto the floor, a welt instantly forming across his left cheek. A system message popped up over his eyes. Help. 4 out of 5. More of Riley's posse gathered around him. Riley smirked. "Let's give Quinn here a good old superpower Sunday." Quinn tried to fight back, but the other bullies pinned him to the ground. A kaleidoscope of colors shot out of their hands. Mud and water and vines and kinks of winds screamed and resisted. By the time they were done with him, he was trapped under a pile of colorless sludge born from the elemental abilities of Riley and his posse. A superpower Sunday. Everyone knew that Riley was one of Momo's lackeys, and Momo was the Duke's nephew, a third-year cadet with a tremendous ability. Getting in Riley's way meant getting in the Duke's way, so none of the other cadets batted an eye. Even the combat instructor turned a blind eye. "Try to train," Riley called out to his posse. "Talentless Talon will be gone tomorrow. Even if he manages not to place last at the Apex Trials, he'll be sending his weak ass home. Oh, wait, he doesn't even have a home to go back to." They left Quinn Talon tangled in vines, covered in sludge, and crushed under the weight of their abilities. After class, Quinn headed to his mother's grave. His system blared with the same message over and over. Health, 1 out of 5. Replenish your health by eating food. Quinn wished he had a way to silence the useless system. It had done nothing for him so far. He took the train out of the military academy and back into the city, where he arrived at the cemetery. He laid out flowers by his mother's grave. "Today marks 8 years since you left, Mom," Quinn said wistfully. "I miss you every day." His mother had fought valiantly during the height of the Dalki invasion, but she never returned. Quinn didn't know the true extent of his mother's contributions during the war. He could only imagine that she was a war hero, to be buried alongside other fallen soldiers of the war. Quinn thought of the one thing that his mother left him, a dusty old grimoire with phony grooves and a steel lock. Days before joining the military academy, Quinn had managed to open the book. Rather than provide him with an ability, the book flew straight into his chest. When he woke up the next day, a so-called system had been installed within him. Quinn clutched his chest, remembering that fateful night. "What exactly is this system you left me? I I get these messages and statistics, but what help is it to know that I have 10 points of strength and 5 points of health? Every day it gives me a quest, and every day I've been gaining some experience points. But what exactly does any of it mean? I don't know anyone else with a system like that. Which shoulders slump. Other people are born with powerful abilities. The other cadets have earth powers, ice abilities, and even telekinesis. My roommate has the ability to copy someone else's ability. Some of them are born with it. Others are born into families wealthy enough to purchase powerful ability books. Quinn sighed. I thought the book you gave me would be an ability book, but instead you left with this system that haven't given me any power. I have no idea what's going on with it, but right now, I've got no time left. The Apex trials are tomorrow. I'm still 20 points away from leveling up. Will I even become more powerful if I level up? Or will the system messages just get more annoying? I just wish you could give me some answers, Mom. And sometimes I wish you were still here so you could point me in the right direction. As the sun peeked out from behind the clouds, a message came up on the system. You are being hit by direct sunlight. All staff will be around. Quinn rolled his eyes. It was one of the many strange prompts the system gave him. He had no idea why sunlight weakened him, but it helped. His muscles were weak and he felt like he was dying of thirst. He sluggishly moved his hand to brush the dirt off his mother's tombstone. They made it to the military academy by placing first in the written test. But this is a place where abilities dictate everything. If I don't place within the top 15 of the military academy tomorrow, they'll expel me. I'll have nowhere left to go, but I won't let that happen. I'll train as hard as I can for tomorrow, and I'll make you proud. Quinn got up and took the train back to the academy dorms. He had no idea how he was going to do it, but he remembered words his mother always liked to tell him. Where there's a will, there's a way. Quinn told himself that over and over as he stepped inside the training grounds, put on the headset, and loaded up the Dalki training modules. Fighting simulated aliens did not grant him any experience points, but he used it to hone his hand-to-hand combat. Using bare fists in a duel against superpowered humans was like bringing a snowball to a shootout, but Quinn repeated his mother's mantra. Where there's a will, there's a way. Quinn's heart sank the next morning as he saw who he would be dueling against in the first round. With the Apex trials underway, all the cadets were notified of the tournament bracket. For many, the competition would determine how many levels they'd rise up since they enlisted in the military academy. For Quinn Talon, it would determine whether he still had a place to sleep. Quinn looked at the name next to his. Dan Elmwood. He was a second year and one of Riley's friends. It was just Quinn's luck that he would draw someone with a year's worth of experience in the military academy. He stepped into the military arena, a domed stadium that seated hundreds, elevated ringed around a circular stage where the cadets would face off against each other. He nervously watched Erin handle her opponent with ease. He watched as Riley pummeled his opponent with fists wrapped in metal. Finally, it was his turn. The speakers blared out. Number 64, first-year Quinn Talon versus number 28, second-year Dan Elmwood. Quinn and Dan stepped up onto the stage. As Quinn set his eyes on his...
Look, y'all done fell in love with the motherfucking Pocket FM audio series shit. That's an ad like a motherfucker. That's an ad like a motherfucker. Hey man, how do I switch games on this motherfucker without turning this shit off? I do not know how to do that shit. I seen people doing this shit recently. I'm like, wait a minute, you can cut this shit off without turning off the fucking stream? Wait, I got this shit on mute. I want to hear it a little bit. Girl, you know it's true. Ooh, ooh. Oh, nothing to do with that thing. Let's get it. You know what? Yeah, do your little bitch. Cause I'm right here. Fathenol. Butchered that word. That's some good ass orange juice. See, man. I don't want, that's the only thing. One of the only things that sucks about this game. You be having to like if you enter a dungeon and shit, a random motherfucker that's super duper stronger than you, super amazing human powers and shit. They can come in too, and they just wreck shop. Like it don't. It's like, what the fuck did I even do this for? You know what I'm saying? It just destroys your experience. So you got to come back outside. What I do is I come outside and wait about 5 minutes, and then go back in. Then I go back in. What the fuck? That's a nice room star. I'm gonna just take that. Y'all can keep the rest. So I'm gonna wait a few minutes, let them get deep up in there, then I go back in. Cause I don't want to run through it with them. They got powers and shit I ain't never even seen yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm still weak. I don't want to cheat myself the experience. Matter of fact, let me get a little hit of this weed. Shit, I ain't smoked no weed today yet. Shit. It's only 10 a.m. I can smoke a little bud. It ain't like I'm smoking cigarettes in the you know what I'm saying? Man, y'all, I'm starting to like this little healthy shit. I am starting to like this little healthy shit. Like real talk. No salt, no sugar. I'm starting to love it because man, it's so beneficial. I'm feeling so good. My inside's feeling better. I'm getting so damn. I only smoked 5 cigarettes last night. Fuck no, man, that's crazy. But I smoked one earlier yesterday. I can't stunt. I cannot stunt. I smoked one earlier yesterday. Can't stunt. I'm just feeling good. I'm feeling refreshed. Like yesterday morning, I ain't gonna lie, I felt kind of like crap. But then again, I drank 1 Bud Light, and 6 Heinekens. Man, it's crazy. That 1 Bud Light, man, Bud Light is bad for you, boy. Man, that shit terrible. Budweiser, Bud Light, them the killers right there. Them motherfuckers is the killers. I'm convinced, man. Like, I know they cheap, so you can rack up on a lot of them if you want to, but they just not worth it, my nigga. That shit, and that shit promoted more than any other beer. That's the killing part. That shit promoted more than any other fucking beers. Like, why? And that shit terrible. That shit is terrible. Them Budweisers, Bud Lights, that shit bad for you. That shit is bad for you. Motherfuckers, man, y'all ain't getting no younger, man. Y'all health is y'all wealth. I'm y'all OG. I'm y'all OG on here. Cause these other old niggas, you know what I'm saying, they ain't gonna tell you how to live right. For one, they ain't living right. You dig what I'm saying? They not living right. They ain't eating right. They ain't drinking right. You know what I'm saying? They overindulging and shit, thinking they still 19 and 21. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm the only one out here gonna tell you what's real. Okay? Y'all know I've been doing my little doctor exams and shit, keeping track of my blood levels and stuff like that. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? I was on the verge of having high blood pressure. My shit done went down drastically in this motherfucker. Man, I ain't nowhere near no high blood pressure no more. Nowhere near it. Man, me and my doctor, we tight. We tight. My doctor, she fine as a motherfucker too, boy. She hella sexy. Shit. She been, you know what I'm saying, convincing me to cut back on cigarettes, if not all out stop. Like, and I'm finna quit smoking cigarettes, y'all. Like, man, I ain't got no need for no cigarettes no more. I really don't. I don't give a fuck about no cigarette until I start drinking. I don't give a damn about no cigarette. And not only that, shit, I really don't be needing them when I'm drinking. I really don't. Shit, stick with my little weed. And man, look, I don't even need this weed like that for real. I really don't. I don't even need this shit. I just like the way the shit make me feel, but I don't overindulge or nothing. I ain't overindulging in this shit. I'm not overindulging. Shit, it's getting to that point to where I'm being kicked all this shit. I'm gonna have to find something else to start doing. You know what I'm saying? To enjoy my little personal time when I'm alone or whatever. I'm gonna have to find something else to do. Cause this shit getting old, my nigga. This shit getting old, my nigga. Y'all better motherfucking figure it out before it's too late. Y'all better quit being like these other motherfuckers, drinking all goddamn day, all morning, all afternoon, all night. Y'all better figure it out. Y'all had better figure it out. And I'm trying to tell y'all again, these other niggas, they ain't gonna tell y'all what's real, man. These niggas killing themselves on this motherfucker. I'm watching niggas kill themselves. It's a shame every single time you jump on this motherfucker, you motherfuckers is drinking and shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to drink all fucking day. Every time, man, look. You motherfuckers, y'all, for one, you wasting your money on this shit. Two, you feeling like shit throughout the majority of your motherfucking day. Man, come on, man. Your sleep patterns is off and shit. Man, cut the crap. We too old for this shit. We not kids no more. We are not kids no more, y'all. We ain't no kids no more. We ain't no little youngsters. We ain't no youngsters, y'all. Alright, let me get this damn dungeon. That nigga that win this dungeon, he ain't came out yet. He got his ass whooped. He about need my motherfucking help. This nigga did not come out this motherfucking dungeon. Sit your stupid ass down. Yeah, dude got dealt with this motherfucker. Oh, cut the crap. Cut the crap. Get your dumb ass on, you stupid little fake ass motherfucking spider. You tried to blow up on me. Get your goofy ass out of here. Bitch. Bitch. Yeah, you ain't like that, did you? Don't you try to run over here and get some fucking force field. Yeah, you stuck. We trying to blow up on me. You ain't blowing up on me, nigga. Yeah, dude came in here and ain't come out. Wait a minute, you who I'm looking for.
About time you got here. I've been dodging spiders for what seems like forever. Wait, you're not Raynor.
Not at all.
Did he? I bet he got hurt fooling around with the spider constructs. How typical. Listen, this ruin is a two-person job. I need someone to cause a diversion so I can sneak into the next chamber. Could you test that control rod on the spiders inside? How should I know? Raynor built it. He calls it a control rod. I bet it controls the constructs. Use it to capture one of those spider things. It might take a few attempts, though. Raynor's devices don't always work exactly as he designed them. That's the spirit. Now, go create a diversion.
Where the fuck is the rod? It's not ready yet. Oh. Oh, wow. Get that nigga spider, baby. Fuck no, I ain't never had one of the motherfuckers follow me around. I'm killing everything. Fuck this. I want all the points. Get him, spider baby. Look at my beautiful spider baby. gonna try to sneak around the side and stuff. Okay, I see it, dummy. Trap you right here. Nope. Flying roll show motherfucking ass. Hey, these are really um these are really impressive little machines that like you really gotta give it to them. Whoever created these little robots, you know. I mean they weak as fuck, but still impressive. What you trying to run? Get your little bitch ass over here.
What took you so long? And who's your sparky new friend?
I used to ride on that spider and now it's followed me,
You mean
yeah.
my brother's invention actually worked?
Seems
I
so.
wonder if it would work on the big spiders.
They're big ones? Right, what the fuck? I don't think I want to test that theory.
Probably not. Just a legend. I'm almost positive. Anyway, there's something important here. I can feel it. Something the Archmage won't be able to ignore. Look around. I had a quick peek at the machinery in here while I was waiting for you. I think this entire chamber is some sort of complex dwarven device. I've no idea. It might open that big door over there, or it might unleash a giant walking teapot with razors for arms.
Oh my
There's only one way
god.
to find out, right? Oh, don't be such a baby. You sound like my brother. Anyway, its emitter thing is broken. If I had some spare parts... maybe we can get your sparky little friend to help us. Dwarven constructs scavenge parts to repair themselves.
Don't be
They're
using my
designed to
spider,
remove
bitch.
delicate mechanisms from disabled constructs to reuse elsewhere.
Get your own fucking spider.
No, not you. Your spider. You just ruined the parts prying them out. Go beat some spiders into submission, then have your sparky friend collect their parts. I'll wait for you by the emitter at the other end of the chamber.
Don't throw my little spider under the bus. Nope. Give me that lockpick. Nah, I don't want that. Wait a minute, what's today's date? shit. That's dope. That is so dope. This shit look like an elevator. Get his ass. Where her dumb ass go?
Good timing. I think I almost have this contraption figured out. Did you get the parts? So Raynor's control rod actually works? Do you believe it? Let's see those parts. I think I know how to fix this thing. Now stand back and give me a moment. Turn this, tighten that, and finished. That should do it. Should we see what this thing does? By Vivek! This is incredible! Some kind of elaborate dwarven device, obviously. See the crystal prism set up around the chamber? This emitter fires a beam that reflects off the prisms and then does something. Oh, this is so exciting! Not sure. Why don't you fiddle with the prisms while I think this through? Maybe you'll get lucky.
Oh shit, I fucked up.
By Vivek! This is incredible.
They come from to find that teapot. You can ride on this. Alright, damn, buddy. I did.
I appreciate the help you gave my sister, even if she is rash and impetuous. Was the control rod useful? Really? Sorry about that. I'm still refining the design. I hope the other one I made holds up. That flaw from House Tres paid a lot of gold for it. Well, how else could I get it tested? Be reasonable.
Raynor showed up right after you went inside. We heard scary noises from behind the door. What was in there? A giant spider? I knew it. Can I see what else you found? This could be just what we need. I bet this gets me and Raynor into the academy. Here's something we found near the ruin. Please take it for helping us. You know, you're not bad to have around. Feel free to come dungeon delving with us whenever you want.
Oh yeah.
I could spend weeks taking this thing apart. Then...
That relic you found will make our reputation.
Bro, baby. Shit. Alright, just get all of them together. Fuck it. With all their ass at the same time. Y'all the points. See something.